Season's beatings. I mean, season's greetings. Excuse me. I don't know where I got the other one from. But welcome to the second annual Never Give Up Christmas special. I'm your host, Rob of RGD Entertainment. And this is also the beginning of a brand new season, also season 2. Yay, we're finally back. What took me so long? I don't really know. But as you can see, I am in a big red sweatshirt. I'm in a brand new Santa hat that I got a few days early. Thank you, Dulce Nick, for express mailing this to me. Thank you so much. It was a little frozen when I got it, though. But I'm not going to get in on that. But I am here once again to discuss how much I love this holiday in general, plus also on reasons why you shouldn't lose or never give up on the Christmas spirit, because for me, this is my all-time favorite holiday. Of them all, I have loved Christmas ever since I was a wee little boy. I don't know how long ago, but trust me, it was a long time ago. But before we get into it, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and let's begin. Growing up, I always loved celebrating Christmas, waking up Christmas morning, rushing out of my room, going into my living room and basking in the glory of all those gifts under the tree, looking at my stocking that was filled to the brim with Christmas treats, Reese's, Kit Kats, and other holiday-themed treats like Reese's, Reese's shaped like Christmas trees. I think I had something ironically named reindeer droppings, or I might have saw that online. Either way, if you see that in a shop, then if you do see a sweet named reindeer droppings, I doubt it's going to be any good. But I loved every aspect of it growing up. Even now when I'm dang near 30 years old, I'm 29 now, but this next year on Cinco de Mayo, I'm going to be the big 3-0, dear God. But that's an episode for another week. But every time I would try my best, then lull myself off to sleep on Christmas Eve, then without fail, wake up around 7 in the morning, wake up my mom and dad to have a sound sleep, much to their dismay, because doesn't matter how old your mom and dad are, either they're just starting out as mommy and daddy, and this is their first Christmas, or they have decades-long experience. When waking up early, opening the gifts, watching the Disney Christmas parade on ABC, which is also something I love to do. I think I missed it last year because we were busy opening gifts and having breakfast, or we might as well just have it on in the background. But still, seeing what sort of gifts I got, didn't matter if it was a large amount or just 3 measly gifts. Basically, the fact of the matter is, I don't know why I did that weird little stopping of the speaking English, but what are you gonna do? But the fact of the matter is, doesn't matter how old you are never too old to enjoy this joyous holiday, because for me it's all about being with family. Yes, I'm going to admit to all of you, growing up, I did see it as getting like dozens of gifts, playing in the living room, playing in my room for about a week and a half, and then forgetting I ever had them. But let's be honest, when you're growing up and you get a new, like a Transformer or maybe a new Megazord from like Power Rangers, you play with it for about a week, you shove it in a box or a bin, and you don't find it till about like 9 years later, and you go, huh, I'll be damned, I do have this. Okay, I owe my friend $50. Oops. Then you lose an obvious bet, saying, no, I don't have it. Oh, crap. But getting back on the subject, sometimes this holiday is good than bad. I'm not saying that some shit hit this holiday. It's just for some it's really hard, because when you go shopping, it can be a pain in the butt. I was gonna say a different word, but I tried to keep the show family friendly, because God forbid someone has a 3-year-old in the room when you have this on, and then suddenly your 3-year-old son is shouting obscenities during lunchtime. Although if that ever happens when you're watching a reaction video, I'm leaving that in, by the way. If you guys have a young son or daughter, then you have a reaction video on some of the background, beware, I might swear. But all these episodes are family friendly, just like this holiday can be family friendly, seeing as how every year, watch your favorite movies or find your favorite episodes of your favorite shows. Ones from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. That's the peak, everyone. That's the peak. 90s shows had the best Christmas episodes, such as Full House, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Sister Sister. Let me see. Family Matters, Step by Step, and so much more. Home Improvement, The Golden Girls, Becker, and going out of the 90s, The Nanny. And going out of the 90s, Becker, The Big Bang Theory, hello, maybe Young Sheldon, but that goes without saying. Friends, Cheers, Frasier. All these shows had amazing holiday-themed episodes. Martin, starring Martin Lawrence. I can't believe I forgot that. Where is my head? But that's also what I love watching. It doesn't matter if I have seen the episode a million times, I still laugh at the jokes. I still love the episodes, especially the first Full House Christmas episode where they are spending it in an airport. Yikes. And Stephanie gets a little bent out of shape, but DJ and the adults decide to give her the best Christmas they can possibly do under the circumstances. For Full House. Did I just say that? I meant Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. My mind is so filled with the holidays. I am literally forgetting the English language. I apologize profusely. But here's another example on great holiday-themed episodes. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In season 1, Will seems to be a little sad that he has to spend the holiday outside of Philadelphia, where apparently he loved the fact that there were winos making snow angels on the front lawn. Then before you go to bed, or while you're drifting off to sleep, you hear a bunch of sirens. I'm guessing like to each his own. But Will and Ashley decide to decorate the Banks house. Yikes. And if you guys haven't seen this episode, I highly suggest you download Max. If you don't have a subscription, please get one. Then watch this episode because it is a holly jolly good time. Yeah, some of the neighbors and some of the neighbors' dogs are less than reluctant to be happy about thousands of bright lights all over the outside of the Banks house, and the phone has like got tinsel on it. But trust me, watch the episode. And also the second season had the Banks, then the Smith families respectively going skiing in a cabin. Something you will never see me do unless I had the high chance of meeting a beautiful brunette and/or blonde and possibly falling in love, but the odds of that happening are slim to none. Me meeting a beautiful blonde during the holidays, I have a better shot at winning the lottery or getting struck by lightning. But anywho, some things go wrong, then they end up getting robbed. Yikes. Then there are also very memorable holiday themed episodes of Family Matters, Martin, the George Lopez show, The Nanny, then many more that basically show someone being a complete Scrooge, a Mendor Grinch, in the beginning of the episode, but towards the end, they find the Christmas spirit, then everything is all right with the world. But the things that happen in between are kind of left little to the imagination. Things go wrong, the decorations get destroyed, something burns down, you couldn't find the one present that you basically have sought out for the last few weeks. Oh damn, I think I just accidentally described the movie Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oops. That's also a movie that I highly recommend. Also, all three Santa Claus movies. Then the new series, The Santa Clauses, with the second season now available on Disney+. But, yeah, shopping for Christmas. If you want a surefire way to be like angry or annoyed, go Christmas shopping for some family and friends. Yeah, it might be really. Yeah, it kind of might be really easy to shop for someone, but sometimes they're kind of hard to read, especially if they don't give you a hint or maybe a list. I would just say, just buy yourself something or get him a gift card. That might work if they're not family, if they're just the friend you've known for a few years, get him a gift card. But if it's family and friends, get him a meaningful gift. It could be something that's as small as a hat, or something extravagant. Oh, like a beautiful sweater, a nice necklace, earrings. I mean, I'm just going by the women here. Guys, they're hard to shop for, believe me. I'm one of them. But despite basically ripping your hair out during shopping, and I know a lot of you have been there, that doesn't mean it should completely sour you. I'm on the holiday in general. Yeah, some men and women, boys and girls, have a rough year. Maybe a few of their relatives have sadly died. Someone lost a job. Someone got a divorce. Despite all of that happening, nothing will bring you up than in a jolly good mood than celebrating Christmas. I mean, I can't tell you how many times, guys, that I have had a insanely rough year for the first 11 months of the year. But 1 month out of the year, I am nothing but happy, and that is the month of December, because I love this month. I love the holiday from my head all the way to the bottom of my feet. I don't know why I smacked it, but I made a point. It doesn't matter how old I get, I'm still gonna love this holiday through and through. I'll watch Frosty. I'll watch Rudolph. I will watch the Santa Claus movies. It's a Wonderful Life. Christmas themed episodes of all my favorite shows. Like I said, Full House, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Golden Girls, Home Improvement, Becker, The George Lopez Show, The Nanny, Friends, and so much more. Despite me having a bad year, I always find myself smiling from December 1st all the way to January 1st when the New Year's ball drops and we all yell, Happy New Year. I can't explain it, guys. I am always in a good mood during the entire month of December. Not because I'm getting a few gifts without me paying for it. Well, let's be honest, that is a bit of a bonus, but not the main reason why I love it. It's being around family, celebrating, and if you have some funny stories from holidays past, gather around and enjoy. Some of your relatives saying, on my first Christmas in my new house, I might burn the ham. I might burn the ham, the mashed potatoes, yams, or whatever you have. During Christmas dinner, they burn it. Or, here's something more embarrassing. They forget to buy it. But I have had so many Christmases in so many places. And believe me, I have a myriad of stories. Laughing with my relatives slipping on something and like getting a black and blue on me. But for me, this holiday is just hanging around family, laughing, then telling stories about the Christmases growing up, and taking pictures for your Christmas card. That skill on its own, because if you have small children, possibly a dog or a cat, trust me, taking a picture for your Christmas card is no easy feat. Trust me. When my dog was alive, God rest her soul, almost every year, it was me, my younger brother, and my dog in front of the beautiful Christmas tree in our living room. Then my mom, before she says, "Smile," my dog would walk away and go into the other room. Sometimes, or some of the years, it took us about half an hour or 45 minutes just to take one photo with my dog, because she couldn't stay still for a photo. I basically had to sit on her to take the damn photo. But that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the holy heck out of it. But then there's always one thing I enjoyed about this holiday, back when this annoying little mutt was alive. I had a Santa hat before this one. Then every year without fail, I'd grab one of my many devices, iPod, iPad, maybe even my cell phone, then and snap a photo of my dog wearing the hat. Yeah, it might seem a little goofy, and some might insult me, but there is nothing more adorable than a dog wearing a Santa hat. Trust me. I have photos of that like you wouldn't freaking believe. Damn, I miss that dog. I lost my dog a few years back in 2017. Then every year since then, I miss celebrating my birthday, then Christmas. I got without her, but I know she's in either doggy heaven or regular heaven, depending on what religion you believe in. Then with that goofy look on her face, she is smiling down at me, probably speaking English. Go figure. Dogs are able to do they myriad of things, but speak in English ain't one of them. Not unless you have the hallucination till you're dreaming, or when you're dead. But that's a little dark, so I'm gonna move on. But then also wearing Dougly sweaters, Santa hats all day, watching Christmas specials and Christmas movies, listening to Christmas music all day long. Guys, it is Christmas Eve. Then I cannot tell you how many times I have heard Jingle Bells, Frosty the Snowman, Let It Snow, and Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. My God. It's a lot, y'all. But I still love it. I still find myself singing Jingle Bells, deck the halls, and maybe putting my own little twist on it. Who knows? But wait a second. Wait. If anyone remembers, a few minutes ago, I did mention that I did love watching all the holiday episodes of well-known sitcoms. I kind of missed something. There are a few things that I still love watching to this day that is Christmas themed. Heck, I even had them done VHS going on 20 years. I sadly don't have them anymore, but I still go out of my way to find them. And the things that I'm bringing up may not be suited for them adults, but I still love them. I still enjoy watching them. If there's a song in it, then I'll sing it. If there's a happy moment, I will get misty-eyed. And I will watch these two specific Christmas themed shows and or specials every year until, well, you know. And the two things I am referring to are, one is Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. That was a Christmas special that I absolutely loved watching growing up. Ooh, I said growing up a little weird, I'm sorry. But I fell in love with that since the first time I saw the VHS artwork. My mom shoved it in the VCR, hit the play button, then I was hooked. And there are some goofy moments of our friends on Sesame Street. Bert and Ernie getting through some crazy gift buying nonsense. Well, maybe not nonsense, but they get all sorts of confused in what to buy for one another. Though we got Oscar the Grouch being, well, his usual self. Him saying up and down the street that he hates Christmas, but let's be honest, that dirty, mole Grouch, he loves the holidays deep down. Then I'm not just saying that because all the rotten holiday leftovers end up behind his house. But now we see Big Bird enjoying the holiday from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. We see like a Cookie Monster figuring out a way to get his list to Santa, and let's just say he's less than successful in a number of ways. So if you haven't seen it, trust me, you will enjoy this. Doesn't matter if your age is in the single digits, you're in your 20s, 30s, hell, even in your 60s. You will find that watching like a Christmas Eve on Sesame Street will warm even the most frozen holiday hating heart. And believe me, I've had my moments where I just want to scream at the top of my lungs, bah humbug. But after watching that, I have a smile so big that I might break my jaw. But if you go to here on YouTube, then just search the full movie of Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. I bet you will find it. Then if you have no ads on it, then you're just gonna enjoy it even more. So I highly, highly recommend you watch this. Either right after you're watching this, or after you open gifts on Christmas morning. Now, before we wrap things up with something special, I might add, I want to talk about one more special that I watch every year, sometimes all year long. And they recently made a return to social media. Then earlier this year, it was announced that they will get their own animated series in the next year or so. He's big. He's purple. And, might I add, he is super duper. Yes, I am talking about Barney the Dinosaur. Over the years, he has had so many Christmas specials, but there's one in particular that always brings a smile to my face. I had this on VHS probably 27 years. I still go out of my way to find it on YouTube, watch it, enjoy it, even sing the songs. And the one in particular that I'm talking about is Barney and the Backyard Gang Waiting for Santa. That was the very first holiday special that everyone's favorite dinosaur had. I believe it was released way back in 1990. Yeah, that was 40 years before I was born. So I had no knowledge of it until probably 97, 98. 8 years after it was released. But Waiting for Santa from the Barney and the Backyard Gang home video set is one for the ages. Great songs, great show. Then it always gets me in a good mood. It doesn't matter what's been happening. Then, yes, I'm going to be honest, I have caught myself singing the theme song, singing the I Love You song. I'm going to be honest here with that. Being excited when you see a Barney, I'll be honest here. That's only because I have loved it for so many years that everything still surprises me. I don't know why, but that doesn't get over the fact that I still love watching Barney and the Backyard Gang Waiting for Santa every single year around the holiday season. And hey, if it's a random day in March, June, maybe even July, I will watch not just Waiting for Santa, but all of the Barney and the Backyard Gang home videos. So, if you have the young If you have a young son or daughter, or you're feeling extremely nostalgic, once again, I highly recommend you watch Barney and the Backyard Gang Waiting for Santa. That is a beautiful, then enjoyable, then fun loving holiday special for all ages. Now, before I wrap things up, I wanted to do something that I didn't do in last year's special. When one thinks the Christmas spirit, there's kind of one story that always comes to mind. And no, that isn't the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Frosty the Snowman. It is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. This story has been around for decades, for generations of so many families. For so many years, moms and dads have been in their sons' or their daughter's room with the big book or the small book. Then read this classic tale on Christmas Eve. Then I thought, wait a minute. If I'm doing a Christmas special, why not wrap things up with that same story? So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap up this year's Christmas special by reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And since I don't really have the luxury of having a big, like a classic book of it, I decided to go for the more modern way. Oh, holy holly, where's that iPad? Oh, I got it. Here it is. To now, for hopefully everyone's enjoyment, I give you the reading of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. To way to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. with a little old driver so lively and quick that I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher on Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. 'Tis dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle bound to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head, then was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples so merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. Same here. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. Then I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his team, he sprang to his sleigh, to his, like a team. He gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, there he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Happy holidays, everyone.